Joining us now, we have Jacob White, ETF product manager at Sprott Asset Management. Well, Jacob, it's great to have you with us today.
Thanks for having me.
So, Jacob, let's start with Sprott, who you are. For those that might be new to Sprott, could you share more about the firm and your specialty?
Of course. Sprott is a global asset manager with about $50 billion in AUM. We specialize exclusively in precious metals and critical materials. So think things like gold, silver, uranium, and copper. Precious metals has long been in the heart of Sprott's business, serving functions such as a store of value and providing portfolio diversification. And over time, we've naturally expanded our expertise into critical materials, which are metals that are essential to some of the world's most important sectors today. These are areas like artificial intelligence and advanced technologies, the world's surging energy demands, and the requirements for national defense. They're deemed to be critical per se because they're both indispensable from a demand perspective, and they are generally hard to source from a supply perspective, leading to a supply deficit. So here at Sprott, we're specialists, and we believe that our in-depth expertise and knowledge sets us apart, and that this specialization helps us provide truly innovative and focused products to the market. We let investors access these markets through our physical bullion and commodities trusts, our mining ETFs, and our private investment strategies.
And Jacob, given the current state of the markets, what are you seeing from investors regarding their appetite for precious metals and critical materials?
Absolutely, yeah. 2025 has been an exceptional year for both precious metals and critical materials.
It certainly has, yes.
Just in October, we had gold, silver, and copper all hit all-time highs. So, it's really reigniting investors' appetite and interest in this space. Investors are really starting to see these critical materials and precious metals as potential core allocations in their portfolios, driven by long-term structural drivers. For gold, it's really been pushed up by debasement and central bank buying. And many investors don't know this, but gold has outperformed both US stocks and bonds, not just year to date, but since 2000, the turn of the century, almost 25 years ago. So there's been significant performance. It's not just been a store of value. Silver is a very interesting metal because it's benefiting not only from its monetary applications like gold, but it's also increasing growth from industrial applications. So silver is the most electrically conductive metal in the world, and the future of technology and the future of energy is very electricity dependent and requires silver. Meanwhile, supply has been stagnant, so we've had 6 consecutive years of supply deficits really pushing silver forward. We also focus on uranium, which nuclear energy has made tons of headlines. There's many countries around the world pledging to triple global nuclear capacity as it provides that reliable baseload power to offset intermittency of new renewables. It helps investors with their decarbonization goals for those that prioritize that, and energy security. And it's unique in that it has a supply deficit, like many critical materials, but producers have come out and they've been saying this year that the prices are not high enough to incentivize new production to meet that. So we think it's well positioned going forward. Lastly, copper. Copper has done extremely well, also hitting that all-time highs. It's similar to silver. It's been boon from electricity and energy-related demands, kind of setting apart from traditional iron ore and oil. At the same time, we've had major large-scale supply disruptions, pushing into a supply deficit as well. So all in all, we've had a lot of increased investor appetite in the space as we've had multiple of these tailwinds come together.
It certainly sounds like it. And if an investor is new to investing in precious metals or critical materials, Jacob, how should they start?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a question we get all the time. And generally, what we like to say is to start with physical, so that, if that's physical gold, silver, copper, uranium. For those with higher conviction and higher risk tolerance, there is also the miners option. So there's those two things to consider.
And finally, Jacob, where are some specific metals and mining opportunities that you're seeing today?
Absolutely. Sprott provides a lot of funds in this space that investors can alleviate themselves of. There's the Sprott Physical Gold Trust, PHYS. That's physical gold. There's PSLV, which is the Sprott Physical Silver Trust. We also have physical copper and physical uranium. For those interested in critical materials, we have SETM, which is the Sprott Critical Materials ETF. That includes allocations to rare earths, uranium, copper, multiple. And we also have actively managed ETFs, both in the critical materials and precious metal space. So I'd encourage investors to reach out or visit SprottETFs.com if they want to learn more.
Well, Jacob, it was a pleasure having you today. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you to everyone watching. Once again, that was Jacob White with Sprott Asset Management. And I'm your host, Jenna Dagenhart with Asset TV.